Hi, Max here with Frizzwoods, and in this video I'm going to talk about Maryland's hit and run laws. We're going to be breaking down these hit and run laws into three different scenarios. Scenario 1 is unattended property accidents. We're talking about hitting a parked car. Scenario number 2 is attended vehicle accidents with no bodily injury, a fender bender. And scenario number 3 are serious accidents involving bodily injury, serious bodily injury, or sometimes even death. So, let's jump right into it. What do I have to do if I hit a parked car and I am in an unattended vehicle accident? You have a duty as a driver to try to locate the owner of the property that you've hit. If you fail to do that and fail to leave a note in a conspicuous area with your information, you face the potential for a 60-day $500 fine or 8-point criminal offense charge of leaving the scene of an accident involving unattended property damage. What about if I'm in a fender bender and I get scared and drive away? You have a duty as a driver to remain at the scene of an attended vehicle accident. You have to give your name and your registration either to a police officer or to the other driver. If a police officer is not there, you also have a duty to go find one, meaning if you leave the scene of an accident to go to the police, let's say in the event of an extremely minor accident or one the police are unable to get to. Failure to do so could also expose you to a similar charge penalty here, 60 days, $500 fine, 8 points for leaving the scene of an accident involving attended vehicles. Now, where things get complicated is that third scenario when somebody is injured. We're going to break down these accidents into three different categories because, frankly, there are three different potential penalties. The first are accidents involving some sort of bodily injury. So I'm not talking about a serious one, because a serious bodily injury would require a substantial risk of death or some sort of disfigurement or lost function of a body part, organ, or mental faculty, or serious impairment of a body part or organ. So I'm not talking about an accident where somebody breaks their arm, leg, back, etc. This is an accident where another person is hurt, although not severely. If you leave the scene of an accident where somebody else is hurt, you could be convicted of a criminal offense that carries a maximum penalty of 1 year or a $3,000 fine. If the person has a serious bodily injury, then it becomes even more hairy. Now we're talking about a 5-year felony or a $5,000 fine. And if the person has died, then you face a 10-year felony and a $5,000 fine. $10,000 fine. You also have a duty to render aid to another driver, meaning that if you knew or should have known that a person was injured in an accident and left, that you could also face an additional criminal charge related to failing to give aid to a driver. Your duty includes calling for help. So if you were in a serious accident and you didn't call for help before you left or while you remained, you could face a separate charge. You have a duty to call for help and make sure that it gets there. So, in summary, if you've left the scene of an accident, it's important to speak to an attorney before you do anything else, because more often than not, the police may try to contact you and you might incriminate yourself in giving a statement. If you believe that you could be charged for one of these offenses, you should speak with an attorney here in Maryland. You can give our firm a call or many of the other criminal defense practitioners throughout the state. We'd be happy to give you a no-cost free consultation and talk to you about how we can help. Good luck.